Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grim Cup 3. We are currently here with Esports Director Gabriel Giangualano. How are
What's
you
up?
doing today,
I'm
Director
good.
Gabe?
I'm good. I'm good. A little excited for and relieved. I mean, it's been a lot of prep getting to this point, but yeah, starting tomorrow we got Grim Cup back, Grim Cup 3. So,
Well, what's the original vision behind the Grim Cup?
that's a good question actually. So when I was the director of esports over at St. John Bosco High School, I noticed we don't really have a lot of LAN opportunities in high schools. And then I kind of made some connections in the collegiate scene and decided to host a tournament. Named it out myself. My gamer tag is Grim. So I wanted to host a free tournament. The first year was pretty big. We had a few big sponsors come in and help support. It was hosted at Bosco. And I told myself I would never do that ever again. The workload, I mean, you guys have no idea. It was like we were literally days ahead, just spending hours and hours and hours moving PCs from our lab to various places on campus. I said I'd never do it again. So, yeah.
Wow, I can only imagine. What is it like working with a new LBCC Esports space?
It's been very good and very easy. Let's put it that way. So our facility here is top notch. I mean, we've got about 40 PCs, over 40 PCs that we can push out at any time. Lots of training columns and stations, and then a production booth like this. So this is great. But it makes it really easy when you've got a big support staff and as you know, your Ramsey is our media manager. So not to sell him short, but you're a big part of this program too. And I'm kind of lucky here. I don't have to spend all night getting the labs ready and prepped and network infrastructure routed out everywhere. So the lab is kind of land ready at any time. But
That's awesome.
yeah, yeah.
How are you feeling going into this Grim Cup? It's the third iteration. What are you looking forward to in terms of improvements and the level of competition we'll see starting tomorrow?
I am really excited. I think. Let me see. I just wanted to bring up my page here of notes. So tomorrow we have in Rocket League opening weekend. We have 12 teams coming in to represent Rocket League. In Group A, LBCC Franklin High School, Valley View High School. Group B, Cathedral High School, Cal State Long Beach, Jordan. Group C, Downey High School, UCLA, and San Diego State. And then Group D has UC Santa Barbara, UCR, and Cal Poly SLO. So, last year, I think the first year we did Grim Cup, we only had 6 teams in the tournament, and then last year 8 teams. No, sorry, four, 8, and now 12, and we had to close off the tournament because we really need to get schedules out in time, and it's growing. So we're seeing big growth every single year. So much so that we went from one weekend to every weekend in October to just host, variant game title matches. So Rocket League being tomorrow on opening day, we're really excited. So,
For sure. You can look forward to seeing Grim Cub every weekend in October. Now, can you give us a little breakdown of where our LBCC teams stand in the mix? Obviously, we're competing against high schools and other colleges and
yeah.
universities. So, where do you expect LBCC to fall?
I think we're going to be competitive in every bracket. We got some great opponents, a lot of great talent. For us, we're going to be competing in the spring in NACE, and so a lot of this is preparation for the spring. Call of Duty right now is on the Super A conference, so they're competing right now. We're really excited and happy for the competition we're getting there. But I think overall our teams are going to fare well. Our Valorant team is in a rebuilding. We did graduate quite a few great names, great players. Call of Duty is returning really really strong. Rocket League is better than last year. Our League of Legends team is fantastic. Smash has grown. Marvel Rivals is new for us. Overall, can't ask for anything better. We're doing really, really well. I'm excited for this weekend.
That's great to hear. So for each of these players, they're probably putting hours and hours into their game titles, into training at this lab. What do their training regiments and preparations for Grim Cup 3 look like?
Everybody's kind of on their own schedule with the coaches that we have working with each one of those teams, but the lab is on overdrive right now. Everybody's in at any given time. I know Call of Duty's putting in a lot of extra time. Rocket League is in right now. I think they're getting in some prep time. So League of Legends putting in a lot of extra time. So that, I mean, that's the beauty about our program is we have dedicated stations and time, and we're really intentional with the space. So yeah, everybody's kind of working in their own regiments, but everybody's working. So we're all getting better for the next season.
Yeah, I could only imagine with the rustle and bustle of 6 different game titles competing here at Grim Cup 3. It just has me wondering, do you have any funny stories to share regarding going into Grim Cup 3?
Oh man. Every year we have some great ones. I think so. Year one, I think, was probably the night we tried to get our was it interview station set up. Everything went great. Then the next day, nothing worked. None of the AV worked out for us, and we so that one was fun. Year two, I think we kind of were figuring out the logistics of check in, and then the very next day, like we we couldn't get players to register to the website or something like it was. So I'm kind of excited and a little bit nervous for what tomorrow is going to bring, but I think because we extended the entry time, the tournament itself
Yeah.
to multiple days, that has helped us significantly. That's when we see the most problems, is like transitioning from, hey, we got Rocket League, and then an hour later we got Smash Brothers. Like that's a lot of lifting to get ready. But I will say we have some of the best support. Our partners, sponsors, our media staff, like, everybody in the program from Coach Matt Trance, who's been great at managing a lot of the brackets. Efren from our Rocket League team, we're happy to have him from Downey. You as well, trying to get our standards up of excellence for media and shoutcasting. And then, Derek Brazic getting players registered, and all of our staff in general have just been fantastic. And then, like, we'll extend that even further. Corey Schulfer over at Extron helping us get our media audio inputs figured out for Grim Cup. And then the support we've gotten from corporate to be able to send us some distribution amplifiers so we can get our Smash Brothers games going. So we have a lot of great support. We're really, really lucky here at Long Beach City College Esports, and all of it is to give back to our esports community, and we look forward to bringing everybody in.
Yeah, bringing everybody in has been a big part here at Long Beach City College. But when we're competing in the big leagues in NACE, as an esports director, how do you feel about being pretty much the only community college represented among these giants?
I I see that. I see all of the community colleges have the capability, the potential to be powerhouses.
Yeah.
I think, and I'm talking to all you, JCs out there. We can unite, be one. Our junior colleges have a slight advantage over four universities in that a lot of esports players are still trying to figure out where esports falls for them, like gamers to esports players. So we're attractive to a gamer who's trying to dabble a little bit in esports and build the value and try and find out if a four-year university is good for them. But we work with the four-year universities. We work with those colleges that are looking for our talent. So a player like yourself who's come in and become a valuable asset to us, and a media manager, we look forward to helping, supporting you, and getting to UCI and working with Mark Deppie over there, being an anteater. So we are a junior college that has lots of talent. We're trying to help this talent get to for university. So.
For sure. And how do you see Grim Cub 3 furthering the West Coast esports scene as a whole?
Well, we want to be a beacon, and help support esports grow. I think we really need champions in the spaces. I think, like, I mentioned Mark, Kevin Butchmiller at Dominguez Hills. We're really excited for for leaders like that to help grow esports. So yeah, as far as being a powerhouse and all that stuff, I mean that's part of putting together a really good competitive esports program. But we want to be successful. We want to win, but we also want to help grow the community. So that, I think, is a lot of what Grim Cup is bringing students together, then giving them the experience and hope that we've got esports on the horizon for them when they go to the next stage.
Wow, that's awesome to hear. Do you mind explaining to us just a little bit more for some of our competitors who might be listening? What does tomorrow look like?
Oh yeah, yeah. So tomorrow, and any day that you guys are checking in, you guys will check in with us here on M224 at the Liberal Arts campus off of Carson. I know we got two campuses here in Long Beach, but you'll come here and then check in with us an hour at least before your game time. And once you guys get checked in with your wristbands, you'll be admitted to your play area, and then you get some warm ups in. I think for Rocket League, we've got some round robin games, so the goal is to try and first team to check in will get one of those spaces, and then play in some matches right away. And then try and advance. And Rocket League will be done by the end of the day. I think like 3 or 4 o'clock we should be wrapping. And then Smash Brothers the next day. I think we've got League of Legends on the 11th. On the 18th, we've got Valorant. 25 and 26, we've got Marvel Rivals and Call of Duty. So, and then Halloween Day you've got for yourself. But yeah, just about every weekend in October we're going to be busy, and you'll be checking in here. Parents are allowed to come into the space. We'll have a nearby overflow area that parents can kind of gather and watch the stream. But anybody who wants to come into the space, as long as we're in a chair and we're kind of out of the way, we're good. We have some limited seating here in the lab, and then we want to give some tours, so we can try and give some tours to the space and the production room, and can just want to share it out to the community.
For sure. What are some words of advice you could give to those high schoolers who are currently looking to find bigger and greater esports opportunities that are potentially coming to this tournament tomorrow and are looking to put on a big show?
That's a good. So this is your chance. High school kids that want to show their quality and really get a chance to meet some of their target schools. This is your chance. I know, like, I'll use Downey as an example. Downey's got a tough bracket. I would say the group of death. They're in there with UCLA and San Diego State, and I know Downey's a great school. They're gonna have a competitive team. So you colleges, you watch out. But this is their chance to kind of meet some of the members over there, UCLA and San Diego State. And so my advice to all the high school players is bring your A game. Bring your A game. Be confident. Be firm. Obviously, I want everybody to be good sportsmen, and show your quality as a player, as a competitor. But remember, colleges, high school kids that are going to be in this tournament, they're looking up to you. So show your class, and then high school students, competitors. You guys remember that you guys are under review too, as you guys play at these other colleges, universities, and junior colleges too. So I think everybody should just bring their competitive A game. Be humble, be hungry, but be competitive.
All right. And lastly, but certainly not least, what are you looking most forward to about the Grim Cup?
Oh man, most looking forward to, I think, probably the smiles. I know, coming from K-12, so coming from high school, coming from Bosco, we were lucky. We had a really, really great esports facility. I know Bosco still does. Asher Bolton, who's a director there, he's got a great program. Bosco is going to be an esports powerhouse for a while. They're going to have a very strong program. That's not the case with a lot of schools. Some schools are still trying to figure it out. So we want to bring in schools that are really excited about esports and kind of show the network capability, networking, the collaboration, the smiles, the tears, and just being around the competition in general. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I look forward to the smiles and the heartache. Winning and learning at the same time, right? And not winning and losing, but learning is part of that process too. So it's good. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Alrighty. Well, as we're getting ready to sign off here, any closing words as we head into the Grim Cup?
Oh man, I get here early, and try and get locked in, get focused. Respect all the equipment. Okay, respect all the equipment, please. A lot of equipment in here, and I want to make sure that everybody respects it to a level that we can continue to use it in the years to come and seasons to come. We're talking about possibly hosting another event later on in the spring, maybe in the winter for you guys. So we'd like to do this, offer this up to everybody. But like I said, bring your A game and have fun. It should be a lot of fun. Grim Cup is going to be great this year. So.
Alrighty, and with that, I would like to thank everyone for watching. You can catch the Grim Cup 3 every weekend in October, starting tomorrow. And we look forward to seeing all of our competitors and viewers in the stands. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.